Welcome to the Super Smash Bros. Project number 23B. We went from my least favorite of the Versus games to one of my favorites, Balloon Fight. Can't go wrong with Balloon Fight. Balloon Fight I generally like. The NES version I generally like it. This is just an absolute classic. It is kind of based off Joust a little bit, but like there we go. I actually don't know if Balloon Trip is one of the modes in this one or not, because I know it is in the original. Balloon Trip also being a bit of a classic. Kind of reappears later too. In particularly, it becomes like the basis for Balloon Kid, and then it returned in. Oops. Ouch. It returned in Nintendo Land as, one of the games that you play. If Balloon Trip is not after this, then this version of the game probably doesn't have it. I actually have no idea what's at the top over there. Oh. Well, this is not Balloon Trip, but it is close. I do remember this from the NES version. Just kind of popping balloons. And this is the Balloon Trip music, so I mean, not too far off. Whoop. And the fish eats me. The fish actually appeared in the summit stage in in Brawl. And yeah, just like here, he eats things. It's if you venture down near the water. Unfortunate for us. But yeah, this is... whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. The unfortunate thing about these games is that there isn't really too much to say about them other than uh, they're good or they're bad. It's just kind of... There are definitely things that, you know, I've been meaning to want to talk about, but I always forget them. As soon as I start to record, I always forget what I wanted to talk about. Mostly because it's, you know, the way I record these. You know, usually I think of something and then it's a few days later that I actually record, so, you know, I do tend to forget things within those few days. It's kind of surprising how late this game came out on the NES library, though. Because, you know, this is 1984, you know, this Versus game. It would eventually come out in the US in 87. Out of all years. You know, that's the same year that Zelda came out. I don't know why it took so long. You know, this probably should have been launch title, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, gotta thank you for joining me. Next is finally number 24. And fail again. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.